Richard Spencer, a white racist, wants to give a speech at A&M, and I believe that he's been invited to speak at A&M by an organization, I don't know, maybe they are racists, I don't know these folks, and it's too bad because A&M is my favorite college, and that's where my son Jake is going to be going. But look, this is America. You can say whatever you want, but this particular white individual is a racist, and what he has to say is nothing but racism, and apparently he's using you as an example, those that are bringing him here, as a black American that came and spoke in a racist vein as well, so they should have the white guy too.
Well, Mr. Spencer has the right to go to A&M at the invitation of that student group who wants to bring him. But with freedom of speech also comes consequences and accountability.
Right.
Those black African-American students and those American students that are there at A&M who believe in an equal America of equality have a right to voice their displeasure and dissent of him coming. Should they stop him from speaking? No, but to use me, the student group, and Mr. Spencer to speak of me directly because I spoke at Texas A&M University. I accepted the invitation. I spoke to my brothers and sisters because there were many racist incidents that were documented that were taking place at Texas A&M. So we went to address the facts of documented hate crimes and incidences at A&M. But Mr. Spencer's coming in with a whole agenda of white supremacy and white nationalism.
You're proving, because in many cases you're wrong too. In many cases, you go to extremes to try and promote something that, quite frankly, you could do far better if you would come to the middle, which Matt, I notice you're doing
always,
now more
Matt,
because
Matt, it's always extreme when a black man and woman stands up in America and speaks the raw, unadulterated truth to white people and to this nation. It's an extreme whenever we won't bow down and scratch what we don't itch. Then that's extreme in our response.
You're right. What you've begun to do is you've begun to understand things far better because you've been listening to me.
No, Matt, because I understand this. Minister Malcolm X said, only a fool fights in a burning house. America is on fire. And we're fighting each other when we should be trying to put out the flames in this nation.
Well, look.
And I'm telling you, if we don't come together in America quick, we're going to destroy this nation with our eyes wide open.
The freedom of speech exists in this country, but the results of you speaking a particular way also exist in this country, and I hope that individual finds that
he should be allowed to speak.
He will, and good for him.
And we have a right, those who wish to protest him, but I want to say to those students, let that man say what he's going to say. Don't be afraid of letting him speak, but you just make sure African-American students and students of color, you are well organized and mobilized to effectively fight against whatever he's saying from his mouth that's not in your best interest.
There's no question they will.